So by this war, the area of Empire of Japan increased so much. So like this. So basically, it's a Japanese archipelago, the Japanese island, those islands. And in 1875, the Sakhalin-Kuril Islands Exchange Treaty. According to this treaty, Japan gets the Tsushima Islands, those islands. And after Japan-Qing War in 1895, Japan got the Taiwan Island, Penghu Islands. After Japan-Russo War in 1905, Japan got Southern Kalaftu Islands, those islands, from Russia. And in 1910, after Japan annexed Korea, Japan acts Korean Peninsula as one of the Japan. Then, according to the Treaty of Versailles in France in 1990, Taisho 8, the League of Union ordered to Japan the governance delegation territory South Sea Islands, the Ininto-Chiryo, Nangyo Shoto. For example, now is for example the Peru, no sorry, the Truk Islands, Panama or Micronesia Islands, those areas as the Empire of Japan. So next era is Taisho from 1912 to 1926. So in 1912, Crown Prince Yoshihito succeeded to the 123rd Emperor of Japan. This person. So at that time, it happens the Taisho democracy. By the way, California Alien Lands Law of 1913 in U.S. In U.S. Yeah. So after World War One, it happens a rice riot, Komesodo, in Japan in 1918. So after this, the people elected the leader of Rikken Seiyukai. That is one of the party, the political party, the constitutional government party. Yeah. So Hara Takashi, this person. Oh wait, that is a Kome riot. The Hara Takashi, this person became the prime minister of Japan at that time. In 1923, it happens a great Kanto earthquake in Japan. Next year, people was elected the leader of Kenseikai. That also the constitutional party. Kato Takaki, this person. They formed a coalition cabinet. By the way, in U.S. government sets the Immigration Act of 1924, but that law was limited the immigration from Asia, not only Japanese people but also the Chinese people or Malay people or some kind of like that. So after he became a prime minister, he made two main laws in 1925. The law of popular election, Futsu Senkyo-ho, was enacted. But on the other hand, the peace preservation law, Chiang-Iji-ho, was enacted. In 1926, Emperor Taisho dismissed. So next era is Showa from 1926 to 1989. But that is Initio, the first. So In 1926, Showa first Crown Prince Hirohito succeeds to the 124th Emperor of Japan. In 1929, it happens the Great Depression in New York City, 世界恐慌. Because of that, that came to also that effect to Japan. It happens the Showa crisis in 1930. So after this, the Manchurian incident happened in 1931 on September. And the Manchu people established the Manchukuo on March in 1932. So after 2 months, it happened on on March. No, no, May. May 15. Some young naval officers assassinated the Prime Minister Inukai Tsuyoshi. Oh, wait. Inukai Tsuyoshi. We call 5.15 incident. In 1933, the withdrawal from the League of Nations, Japan, Japan left the League of Nations. So 1936, on February 26, some young army officer raised a coup d'etat. We call 2.26 incident. So next year, the anti-Comintern pact signed by Japan, Germany, and Italy. On July, the Japan-Sino incident broke out until the end of World War II. 1938, the National Mobilization Law and that was enacted at the time government. Konoe cabinet. In 1940, the Tripolitanie Pact signed by Japan, Germany, and Italy. So, from 1941 to 1945, it happens Japan called that was the Greater East Asia War. In World War II in Asia happened like this. So on December 8th, the Japanese Navy went to the Pearl Harbor in Hawaii and attacked the US Navy. On the other hand, the Japanese army attacked the British Malay Peninsula like this. Not like that, something like that. That's a great issue. So I wanted to explain. So, like that. So after this, the Great East Asia War broke out. But until Midway, the naval battle of Midway, Japan got to so big, huge makeup. What's that? In the front of line. But after Midway, Japan lost to continue to lost like this. But that is the main. On November 5th, 5th to 6th in 1943, the Greater East Asia Conference. At that time, Japan leads the Asian country and make big economic spheres. But after this, the Alliance forces occupy the Saipan Island. So after this, the B-29 U.S. bomber made air raids on Japan. After this, U.S. come to the Iwo, Okinawa, and on October 6, 1945, atomic bomb was dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So after this, the Japanese government decided to accept the Potsdam Declaration. Next day, the Emperor Showa announced the Japan succeeds. Japan succeeds surrender to alien forces like this. So part 5 is the end. Thank you for watching.